A good mobile game can make traveling by plane or public transit more enjoyable, but you usually need an internet connection to play most of them. So whether you're sitting in a waiting room or taking a vacation to a remote location and have no internet, you'll want games that work even if you're offline. That said, there are plenty of games on mobile you can play offline, and we found several different types. So here's a list of the top 10 best offline Android and iOS games you can play completely offline. With that being said though, let's get started! Starting off at number 10, we have My Memory of Us. This is a beautiful 2D adventure game that tells the story of a friendship between a girl and boy, based on actual events from pre-Second World War Warsaw. It's full of puzzles, stealth, and unique interaction between the two children as they're faced with separation and try to stay together during the harrowing events that surround them. Each child has their own unique abilities, but can only prevail when they work together. The girl's fast and quick with a slingshot, while the boy can sneak in shadows unseen. And together, they use these particular sets of skills to leave their home after they're sealed off from the rest of the city by a huge wall. And now we get to one of the games that I was really looking forward to when I first saw the trailer. Let me introduce you to Final Gear. Final Gear is a mech-styled strategy RPG that sets in an apocalyptic world. It'll soon be released in the US, Europe, and Thailand, featuring over 100 gorgeous maiden pilots for you to train and thousands of powerful mech suits for you to unlock. Assemble your mech as you wish for your favorite pilots. When I first installed the game, I was just blown away by the sound effects. It has really nice sound design, so I'll highly recommend you to use your headphones while playing. It's a side-scrolling shooting game with real-time tactical maps. You can upgrade your base strategically to achieve the final victory with greater ease. One of Final Gear's strong points is that there are dozens of different characters that you can gather as you win battles. This'll mean that you can combine robots and pilots until you create powerful squadrons. Here's one of my favorite characters, Evelyn. She's an epic character, and the reason I like her is that she's the strongest character in my team. Also, I equipped her with really cool gear. She looks absolutely badass. The game is loved by loyal fans all over the world, and it has an active community where players share tips and strategies and show off their cool and powerful custom mechs every day. So, what are you waiting for? Go to the video description and download Final Gear now. Also, here's a gift code for you guys. It'll help you early in the game. Moving on to number 9, we have Ryoku. Ryoku is an open-world action-adventure game where you'll encounter detailed Shadow Ninja fighting characters, discover ancient Japanese landmarks, and you'll also uncover the hidden beauty of Kuromi. You will perform inventory management and have dialogues with NPC characters. Your eventual aim is to rescue your grandfather, end the magic curse, and purify the evil lands. There are dozens of different monster-ridden levels in Ryoku that you can try to confront in various difficulty levels to get extra rewards. The best part is that once you've beaten a boss, you can play against it as many times as you want in the boss rush mode. In this mode, you can exclusively enjoy the most epic and fun fights in the whole game. Coming in at number 8, we have Animas Revenants. This is an action-adventure slasher with an isometric camera view in a dark fantasy setting, made in the spirit of the Dark Souls series. The main character is the keeper of an abandoned shelter, who must save the world from complete destruction. In his journey, the character will visit a variety of places, including the Forgotten Forest, the Citadel of Cadmus, the Grave of Strom, as well as gloomy dungeons. Among the features, you'll find up to 48 hours of gameplay, crafting weapons and armor, and a lot of items that differ in characteristics and special effects, as well as boss battles, each of which you'll have to look for an individual approach, and in addition, you can use various elemental skills of the character in battle. Next up at number 7, we have Milka Cola. Milka Cola is a cool action game with high dynamics, nice graphics, as well as a pretty funny design. Gamers will choose suitable type and range of skills of the character and then make a parachute, jump behind enemy lines, and hideous goblins and all other evil races will hunt the intruder. It's necessary to arrange fierce chaos in the captured territory, carry out sabotage, destroy enemy manpower, eliminate bosses, and save those in trouble. Successful operations will allow you to upgrade your fighter, get cool weapons, and start more risky missions. Down to number 6, we have Ice Cream 5, the long-awaited continuation of an excellent horror saga in which players will again face a team of maniacs of a very strange kind. The last part ends with the children being rescued and going to the exit, but the unexpected appearance of the main villain disrupts the evacuation. Now the abductees are again scattered around the huge factory. They're hiding in secluded corners, and it's necessary to find them, put together, and finally leave this ill-fated place. Good graphics, several acting characters, a large map, dangerous opponents, and much more will certainly attract fans. Moving on to number 5, we have Starlit Kart Racing. This is a Mario Kart style racing game where you get to control the characters from the popular platform and adventure game Starlit Adventures, Bo and Kiki. Your goal in this adventure is very simple. Do whatever it takes to cross the finish line in the first place. In the game, you'll find tons of different tournaments, each of them with several races where you usually have to defeat multiple rivals. In addition, the final challenge in each of the game's tournaments consists of facing one of these bosses of the saga in a one-on-one duel. These encounters are slightly more difficult than the rest of the races. Next up at number 4, we have Undead Squad. Help the little undercover agent from Slug Division to kill a swarm of zombies in this offline arcade shooter game. You can experience cool graphics and sound effects, experiment with bullet time while blasting their metal zombie heads to become a hero. And you can do it offline. In most levels, you shouldn't expect to last more than 1 or 2 minutes, which is about the amount of time you'll have to face off against the dozens of enemies that pop up. Luckily enough, you'll have a full arsenal of different machine guns and rifles to pick from. Plus, as you earn more coins, you'll get to build up and improve your weaponry. Coming in at number 3, we have Unholy Adventure 3. This is the third part of an excellent quest in the style of point and click. The main character also travels through an amazing and frightening world where he's waiting for riddles, puzzles, and meetings with charismatic characters. Some are evil and dangerous, others will help him in search of his relatives, as well as in the fight against the villain. Beautiful graphics, impressive dimensions of the storyline, a variety of tests, as well as an extremely detailed game universe that won't leave indifferent any fan of thoughtful, passing, and full immersion in the unhurried gameplay. Next up at number 2, we have Tesla vs. Lovecraft. This is a top-down shooter with an interesting setting in which science will face horrible fantasy monsters. The user will control the robot, which was created by the greatest scientist, Nikola Tesla. Cyborg is able to shoot rays of electricity, which will help in the fight against monsters, invented by the famous writer Howard Lovecraft. In the process of passing the robot, you'll meet with a huge number of monster beings, including monsters such as Cthulhu and Azathoth. The game has a large number of weapons, including guns with different functions, Tesla mechs, and transmitters. It's just a flash of high magnetic bombardment, while the enemy and monsters are vulnerable. As the level progresses, you can also perform a series of upgrades to fully enhance the gaming experience. And finally, at number 1, we have Black Bell. Black Bell is a challenging first-person shooter with controls based on using cover, offering an experience as fun as it is challenging. Hone your aim to kill all the enemies in the level before you run out of ammo or are picked off by someone else. With outstanding graphics plus smooth and precise gameplay, Black Bell is ideal for anyone looking for a fast, action-packed game. Playing Black Bell is pretty simple. Your character remains in the same place throughout the game, so your job is to aim at different targets and shoot at the right moment. Aiming is as easy as dragging your finger across the left side of the screen, and as soon as you have your target in view, pressing the fire button to pull the trigger. So that's it, guys. If you found a game that you like, then go to our description box and we have all of the links to all of the games we featured in this video. And if the game that you like isn't featured on this video, then go to the comment section and rage it out. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time right here on Androidtools. Till then, bye-bye!